Peace be with you. I'm Father Troy, and I'm so excited to worship this Sunday, and I hope that we will have the opportunity to worship with you. This Sunday is special because we are going to celebrate Jesus' Transfiguration. Now, in the moment where we hear about the Transfiguration, we're going to hear it from Mark's perspective. There are two other stories, renditions of the Transfiguration, one in Matthew and one in Luke. This Sunday, we're going to focus on Mark's Gospel. And we're going to hear similar words to Jesus' baptism be spoken out of the cloud that represents God's presence in that moment. Jesus is standing there, having brought 3 of his disciples with him on the mountaintop, this place far away from other people, this place difficult to get to where divine epiphanies happen. God shows up in the cloud. These 2 other figures are standing with Jesus, and it becomes clear to the disciples that it is Moses and Elijah. Moses represents all of the law and all of the opportunity to get closer and closer to God through right relationship with each other. And then Elijah represents all of the promise of the prophets of the Old Testament and how they spoke of God incarnate coming to save the people. Then something really powerful happens. Peter, not realizing even what he's saying, blurts out, "Lord, it's good for us to be here. Let us make 3 tents or dwelling places or tabernacles for you, Moses, and Elijah." See, in the Old Testament, the tabernacle was a place where God's presence was undeniable. It wasn't that God wasn't everywhere else either, but this place, the tabernacle, and eventually the temple, were places that God's presence was undeniable, a place where we could always expect to meet God. Now, as they're on the mountain, something powerful happens. Rather than Jesus responding to Peter, they come down the mountain. And I'm excited to share more about that journey down the mountain and farther on this Sunday. Dear people, behavior's a language. What is it that Jesus is telling us as he comes down the mountain rather than having them build those 3 dwelling places? More on Sunday. Peace be with you.